Did you know that your environment might actually be aging your brain? It's true. Research shows that the space where you live, work, or even relax can either protect your memory and focus or it can quietly wear them down. The good news is you don't need a total home makeover. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 7 ways to create a brain friendly environment after 50 so that you can stay sharp, energized, and age gracefully. But first, why does the environment even matter? When we talk about brain health, most people think about diet and exercise, and those are very important. But we often overlook things like our environment. Our environment includes things like air quality, lighting, noise, and even cluttered spaces that we live in. And these play a huge role in how our brain ages. In fact, studies show that poor air quality and chronic noise exposure, these are linked to faster cognitive decline. On the flip side, natural light, greenery, calming spaces, these are known to help protect memory and focus. So let's dive into these 7 ways that you and I can reshape our environment to support our brain health, particularly for those of us over 50. Number one, air quality. Polluted air isn't just bad for the lungs, it accelerates brain aging. One study in JAMA Neurology found that older women exposed to high pollution, but they actually have faster memory decline. By the way, the studies are going to be in the link below. So what's the solution here? At home, you can use an air purifier. I use one often. Keep the windows open when the air is clean and add house plants like peace lilies or snake plants. These are thought to help purify the environment. At work, you can also consider a small desk plant or, again, a small portable air purifier. And at play, choose outdoor activities away from busy roadways or heavy traffic. Number two, temperature. Believe it or not, the focus of our brain can actually dip depending on the temperature. So if it's too cold or too hot, it will affect it. A study in environmental research showed that older adults, they concentrated better around the temperatures of 68 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So at home, adjust your thermostat. At work, keep a sweater or a small fan handy. At play, if you're exercising outdoors, aim for cooler mornings or evening hours. Number three is lighting. Lighting impacts both mood and your circadian rhythm. Too little light can worsen depression and cognitive decline, while natural daylight boosts alertness. So the solution at home is to open up the blinds during the day. Use a warm lamp at night. And at work, position your desk near the window if possible. At play, take breaks outside so you can enjoy the natural light to recharge. Number four, noise and acoustics. So constant background noise increases stress hormones that can damage memory, and long-term exposure, even to traffic, has been shown to be linked to cognitive decline. So at home, add rugs and curtains and soft furnishings. These can help to absorb sound. At work, where appropriate, you can use noise canceling headphones. I know you can't always do it, or use quiet background music. And at play, pick quieter cafes or park or walking trails for social time. Number five, sensory enrichment. Your brain loves novelty and stimulation. It's what builds what we call cognitive reserve. And this buffers your brain against brain aging and dementia. So what's the solution here? At home, add things like artwork, calming scents like lavender, or soothing background music. What about at work? Change up the screensaver and add colorful objects in your office space. You can even use a stretch ball if you need to. At play, try things like cooking classes, explore a museum, try a new dance. Number six, simplicity and clarity. Clutter overwhelms the brain. Studies show that Too much visual noise reduces focus and memory and even impacts performance. So the solution at home, clear the countertops, label storage, keep the walkway clear. At work, tidy the desk daily, even the sticky notes, those are a problem. Avoid having 20 browsers open, as I often do. And you don't need 50 things on your to-do list. I'm kind of talking to myself here. This is definitely an area that I need to work on. And then at play, you can choose organized, calming environment like yoga studios or well-kept parks. Number 7 is nature connection. Spending time in nature is like a reset button for your brain. I definitely know this personally. And I've shared with you that one of my favorite things to do is to go for walks. I do a daily walk of about 3 miles. I do it usually along the waterfront or in a park. And it always gives me a reset. And I know when I walk on the roads where there are lots of traffic, I return home feeling almost exhausted. But when I'm at the waterfront or in a park, it's definitely calming and relaxing. So choose the environment where you go for these walks. And research in Frontiers in Psychology, it showed that nature improves memory, lowers stress, and even boosts your immune function. So, solution at home is to decorate your indoor environment with plants and nature themed artwork. At work, take your break outside if you can. At play, do things like gardening. And it doesn't matter if you don't have a lot of space. I don't have a lot of space. I garden indoors in my hydroponic system and sometimes on my patio, and I still get the benefit of gardening. So do it even if you don't have a lot of space. Also, go for a walk near the water or in a beautiful park. You're going to get the benefit of walking as well as nature. Or you can even simply sit under a tree and breathe. This has been shown to be beneficial. The big takeaway here is that your environment is either aging your brain or protecting it. And by improving the air you breathe, the light you see, the sounds you hear, and the spaces you live in, you can create a brain friendly lifestyle that supports healthy aging and longevity. And remember, this isn't about perfection. It's really about making small daily tweaks, and this will help to keep your brain sharp, your mood stable, and your future vibrant. And speaking about protecting your brain, my next video is one you don't want to miss. I will share with you how stress shrinks your brain, and I'll give you 5 ways to protect it.